Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Lasty here, and today we're going to be looking at the potential first cyclone of the season. We still haven't had any disturbance form, surprisingly. It's already May 18th, and you would have thought something would have happened, but not quite this year. Maybe not a early season storm this year. Maybe it's going to be starting off a little bit later in June, as we're not really seeing anything happening so far. So the new GFS is just starting to come out, and we can see first of all that this low pressure system is going to be playing a major role in what could be our future system, as well as this front here extending out in Texas here, connecting all the way with the storm. So as we come in the next couple of days, this pulls out, and then we get a high pressure pulling this low pressure system here. We still got this frontal system here connecting with this northeaster tropical system up here, or not even tropical. But right here, we have this big moisture band, and this is where we start to see that low pressure with some rotation embedded in it start to develop. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be tropical whatsoever. We also have, of course, that high pressure system right here pulling in. And it really doesn't mean it's going to be tropical, but at that point, it does break off from that frontal system, which does lead me to seeing the possibility for this to become tropical. And at that point here, it's really trying to break off from that system here. But the best chance for it to potentially become tropical would be right here when it really breaks off completely, and that would be in about 66 hours or so. The National Hurricane Center hasn't marked it, so my best guess is nothing's gonna happen from this, but it's really something to keep in mind as we look at the next couple of days. Now, in terms of other models showing this, of course, we do have the European model showing also this potential tropical system here. So European model is also on board with that, as you can see right here. And Icon is also on the board. The GFS service is on board. The CMC is also on board. So all, if not like most, if not all, are on board with this. The big question is going to remain whether it is actually tropical, subtropical, or just a regular old low pressure. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind as we come in the next couple of days here. And obviously, this is going to be playing a big factor also is the sea surface temperatures. So sea surface temperature wise in the area, the anomalies were back to a neutral zone, which obviously is good news for the season. So right now the trend looks to be that it's going to be a neutral as we're continuing to rise towards an El Nino. But what I'm thinking right now is that we're going to be continuing to gradually rise. And if we extend this out, let me take what here. My predictions for this here is that we're going to continue to stay around a La Nino area. Again, this is just my predictions. We're going to continue to stay around a La Nino area, and then by September, we're really going to start dropping back near negative 0.6, and that's just what I'm predicting with this right now. But I do expect this to stay around like this for another couple months before dropping back down to around negative 0.6. But right now, it's really uncertain, and fortunately, we're going back towards a neutral stage. But with that in mind, sea surface temperatures where we're trying to look at here seems to be not like fairly favorable for this system here. If it was to form, we're looking at 23, 21, which obviously it could maintain a subtropical system, but right now it's a really low percentage. So that's it. This is what could potentially become a system. Right now, we're very unsure. Is it the first time the GFS shows something forming? And as we look out, just kind of a look. As we look out in the future, I just want to show you that not much is still planned to happen, unfortunately. And as you can see, not much is planned to happen in the next at least couple of weeks as we look here, except that tropical system, subtropical or tropical system. But really, not much is going to be happening.